Hello, it's been a hell of a day for me. I drove down to Memphis early this morning and went to the Social Security Administration to get my marriage license squared away, and I did. Actually, I went to Shelby County Clerk office first, and then I went to Social Security Administration and filed my paperwork to get Kathy's last paycheck and a stipend of $255. And my daughter was supposed to have mailed my marriage license that came in the mail that I ordered 6 weeks ago. She never did. Or if she did, it never got to me. If she'd actually mailed it like she said she did, then it would have came almost, what, 2 weeks ago? It was 3 weeks. She didn't mail it, I suspect. Spent the day yesterday traveling to a place called Indian Hills Caves. I filmed a lot of it. I got to see a very interesting lady who was curator of this small museum that had artifacts from the 1800s. Where they did archaeological digging and dug up these things. A lot of Indian artifacts. I saw the petroglyphs on the side of the cave. I haven't reviewed the video yet. I'm going to publish it after my video I'm working on now. I've gone fishing, just for spoiler alert. Me and Kevin over there at Munford. Welcome to my cigar moment, part 2. It's a beautiful day. Kind of windy first, and now it's kind of died down. I put my awning out. Bought this neat little wind chime at Walmart. It's like $11, I think. And why not? You know, it tells me when the wind is blowing too hard and it's shaking up the wind chimes. That's an analog alarm system for your RV awning. I thought about going back to Virginia Beach for a week. Taking a quick 2-day trip on the road, spending a day there and then a 2-day trip back. I can still do that. I don't know. Mr. Blackie, my Honda Ridgeline, is due for maintenance, and I can get that done while I'm there. The Honda Service Center off of Virginia Beach, where I bought 5 cars. Yeah, they give me, when they see my record of how many cars I bought with Honda since the 2008 and earlier, they, continuous payments up until my 2020 Ridgeline, and they said I was late. Of course, I was, and since late, but I can't pay for 2 car payments on a limited budget, so I had to let the 2020 get behind. And it took them 5 months to actually clear the insurance payments, which cost me dearly on my credit report, unfortunately. I intend to fight that as soon as I figure out how. Man, this thing gets there. This is Black and Mild. Not a sponsor, just a user. The water supply here at the park, they had a leak and they had to dig it up and turn the water off to fix it. So every RV park's going to have water outages, they're going to have power outages. Just be prepared for that. And I had an onboard water tank. I thought my water pump was malfunctioning because earlier this week it was clicking when I turned it on. I wasn't running water, it was just like it was trying to pump water, but I didn't have any water on. So I talked to Uncle James about it, who's an electrician. He said, it's the pressure regulator gone out. And I went, oh, what does that mean? He goes, well, you probably have to replace the pressure regulator. So I called up Keystone Service Center, and they said, yeah, well, you know, we'll order a part for the pressure regulator, if that's what you think it is. But you need to verify that with a service technician to come out and check it. Well, there's none in the area that's authorized by Keystone, which means if I had them come out and check everything, I would have to pay for it out of pocket. As it turned out, when they turned the water off and I turned it back on after they fixed the leak, the water pump was fine. It just needed to build up pressure, according to my other mechanic, my brother Kevin. So solved improved by just simply letting it happen. Don't ever smoke. Just have it for me. Same with drinking. Don't ever drink. It's addictive. Just throw that out there. I've been thinking a lot about the future travels that I'm going to take, and I'm not sure if it's going to be Grand Canyon or Yellowstone. Probably the Grand Canyon. I'm leaning more toward that. That's in Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona. I've been by there, but it was 20 degrees, 17 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It was cold. I didn't want to stand out there taking pictures of a Grand Canyon in the middle of winter. 20 degrees. Yeah. So I'll save that for next month, which is not going to be my favorite month. Well, July is not going to be my favorite month, put it that way. Can't believe it's been 10 months. Anyway, I don't want to make this a long one, but kind of running out of my thoughts. Well, actually, I'll never run out of my thoughts. It's just that I want to share the thoughts I have right now, at least like I've been sharing. The border crisis is getting out of hand, more so in 9 days when the Title 42 ends. It's getting crazy. People say they want the migrants to come in. They don't ever call them illegals, they call them migrants. Politics, I don't know. I'm getting more and more out of politics these days. Especially for my own sanity, but I keep in touch just enough to know where I got to move my RV to avoid the shit that's going to happen. I got my clothes racks fixed. It kept falling down with tape. You know, I tape it and it fall down. I tape it and it fall down. Finally, I went and got drill bits, which I was lacking, and drilled holes in the brackets and stuck screws through it so that it ain't gonna fall anymore, unless it breaks the screws or pulls out the nails and screws, which I fully expect to happen. That was an interesting little time there, you know. It took me 6, 7 tries, and I finally got it on the 7th. I'll show it to you, but it's just a bar with 2 brackets and my shirts. That's it. You might see it from time to time from filming inside, videoing inside. I don't know why I still say it's filming when it's actually videoing. We all do it. All vloggers have noticed that. I kind of key in on filming this for that. No, you're videoing it. You're getting footage. Well, footage refers to filming. I think it's just data. I'm getting data for my videos. I don't even know if there's... I'm just getting videos. That's it. The length of the videos. Not footage. That's film. So I'm kind of confused on what to call it. I guess I could just say videoing. I'm videoing. Today is Tuesday, the 2nd of March. May. much about. Yeah. Mr. I Watch to the rescue, artist. The lady, I forget her name, but I'll get it. I have her card. I'll read it. It's Maryland. Was extremely knowledgeable. She gets tours to the school kids in the area, and she directed me to a bunch of places, like 350 waterfalls. She gave me a map to all of them. Like, I'm going to spend my time looking at waterfalls for all of this month. I might, a few, but not, you've seen one waterfall, you haven't seen them all, but the ones you did see, you saw. If that makes sense. Yeah, the mail that Sarah supposedly sent me still hasn't arrived, and I don't expect it to ever arrive. So that's why I went down to Memphis today and sat in. I stood in a line I didn't even stand in for 20 minutes, and when I got up there, the guy goes, "Are you here for what?" And I told him I was here to get a copy of my marriage license. He goes, "Well, walk right in there." No. I'm looking at 30 people in line and thinking, "See ya." And I walked inside. I got in a room, and everyone I noticed that was going in that particular door, which there was two, there's one that held the line, and there was one that you just walked in, was there. So they have poorly posted signs, let's put it that way. It's right there at the door. You don't need to be in line if you are getting a marriage license, driver's license, whatever, registering your vehicle. But you don't see that until you get right to the freaking door. That's Shelby County court system. But it didn't take 15 minutes once I got sat down in a chair and the lady was helping me out. "You've ordered your marriage license before." I said, "Yeah, 6 weeks ago. I still haven't got it." My daughter did, but I didn't. She's still not talking to me, by the way. Really bad for her. I got my property tax in from the city of Virginia Beach, and it's sitting in the mail in Virginia Beach. I put down a pickup schedule for Sarah to go in and pick him up, but I don't know if she's going to do it or not. And since I've already scheduled this, pickup, I can't have it sit here where I'm staying, which would have taken 3 to 4 days. And I haven't, but anyway, property tax, I can always go online and figure that out. Not worry about it. Got great connection here. I have all the network I need. I have the RV IT guy, I have the T-Mobile, I have my cell phones, and now I got Golden Pond RV connectivity. So I got 4 ways to get on the internet, which is fun to play with. I tested out the T-Mobile here, it didn't work. The RV IT guy's router worked. I can get online. This 2K, this one here, I think is also 2K. It's like 35 megabytes download, which is not much, but more than I've been getting up to KOA in Virginia Beach. I did a test there. It was like 25 megabytes download, 5 megabytes upload. Go figure, which is why it took forever to upload my videos. It took like 4 hours. Here it takes like maybe an hour and a half for 15 to 20 minutes of videoing, which is a big improvement. Wow. Did I mention this is a Cigar Moment Part 2? I don't know when I'm going to upload it. Maybe tonight. I don't know. I did a video of mooch docking at Ray and Pam's place. It was like almost instantly 300 hits, 300 views. What? Huh. I've got videos I uploaded a year ago. It's got barely 10 views. I don't know if it's in the name or the interest that's generated from the previous videos I've done. Smooth. You gotta enjoy your poisons. even if it kills you. Trees are beautiful here, in full bloom. One of the things I was thinking about going westward, hopefully the stipend will come through on the 20th of this month, as well as the last check that Kathy would have received if she were alive. She died on the 6th of July, so June, all of June is going to be paid to me, her check, and it's reasonable. I mean, it'll pay for gas, especially what I'm using now. On the way to Memphis, I was getting 25 to 26 miles a gallon, and my range was somewhere around 388 miles per tank fill. When I'm pulling the RV, I get like 9 to 10 miles a gallon, and I'm only limited to 240 miles per tank of gas. I'm wondering if I should ditch the RV and just travel with my truck. No, I won't do that. No. I don't even know how that came out of my mouth. Oh yeah. Adam's family. Smoking. My wind chime is not moving at all. The wind is not even blowing. It's just calm as day. That's about what? Let's try and watch. What time is it? 15 after 7, or 1916, as the case may be, military way. And, oh, man. Squirrel. Excuse me. I picked up a nice porter. I rarely drink anything other than lager, but this porter is really good. I'm not going to give you the name of it because it's not sponsored. But it's made by Samuel Smith Old Brewery. That's a tatty. Whatever the hell that means. This porter is really good, though. It's got a sweet flavor to it, and it gives me the hiccups. Which, I guess, gives you the hiccups. You have the hiccups, you don't. Let me chase it with the bourbon. Wait. Never mind. Hardly anyone's out of their RVs. No one's sitting outside. No one's walking their dogs. I feel like I got the place to myself. Basically do. Philip was the owner of is the owner of this RV park. He's wondering if I'm going to stay permanently. I'm not, because I want to travel. Obviously, that was Kathy's wish, is to travel. But this is a pretty nice place. I wish I could share it with Sarah and the kids, but not an RV. If I had a bigger one, I'd go get them. We could go all travel together. Now that I think about it, the other RV that was just at 4,300 pounds, that was big, it was used, in good shape. Maybe I should have bought that and helped Sarah out by traveling. But no, the kids are in school. I don't homeschool. Sarah probably could if she put her mind to it. Anyway, when I get this paid off, I'll think about it. If she's still in hot water with not having any money to get a hotel. cheaper. Well, in the current hotel she's staying at now is costing her an arm and a leg. So she's trying to get one that's $1,300 a month as opposed to $2,300 a month. That's $1,000 cheaper. She could swing that if she gets that, but it's full. It's always full. There's no vacancies. She offered to pay the hotel manager, a stipend if he got her a room earlier than that was on the list. And as soon as the vacancy's up, she's going to pay him money. Good idea, and well worth it if she gets it. But I don't know her situation since she's not talking to me, and Aaron is just Aaron. He knows which side of the bread his butter's on. Wait, which side of the bread his butter's on? Which side of the bread is buttered? What's in my drink? But, yeah. He doesn't ask questions. He doesn't answer questions other than as short as possible. He's always distracted by the kids arguing, so he's talking more to them than me. I don't know if that's by design or what. It's like he can't get off the phone quick enough when I'm calling and talking to him. I don't know what that young man's going to do. Middle-aged young man. Middle-aged is going to do when Sarah's not around. If she's, it's a really weird situation with him. No desire to do anything more than what he's doing now. He doesn't plan for the future because he feels like he has none. I think, at least that's my assumption. So Aaron, if you're watching this, get your license, get your ID squared away, find your birth certificate. I don't even know if you guys are even working on the storage unit. I'm still paying for it, so obviously it's got all my stuff. And Kathy's, mostly Kathy's. The only thing I have in there is tools. The rest of it's clothes for her. If Sarah did like she said she was going to do, she would put Kathy's clothes in her car, take it to Goodwill, as opposed to cutting it up and making a make-believe quilt out of it. Oh, that upset me. I mean, if she carried through with it, I doubt she will. It'd be great, but Sarah's Sarah. I don't think of her as any other way than Sarah. She'll lie to you in a minute, not even realizing that she's lying, if that makes sense. Well, maybe she is. Maybe she does. Maybe that's her way of manipulating people, because she's very manipulative. Ask me how I know. Cheers. No judgment. Ooh. One way to make a good cigar better toward the end, when it gets all the stuff in it, is to do this. You light it up, and you blow through it like that. What that does is clear out the bad taste that cigars accumulate as you smoke them closer to the end. It works. Try it out. It refreshes the cigar. Of course, if you overdo it, it dies. I mentioned before that Zippos, which I collect, were a necessity of World War II because they had no lighters that would not resist wind, and Zippos were invented for the soldiers in World War II so they could light their cigarettes, and it's wind resistant. Try that with a Bic. It'll go out in an instant. course, they're wind resistant. They're not wind proof, but better than Zippos, Vicks. Oh, someone's coming out of the cocoon. Oh, the dog's going for a walk. Yeah, gotta pee, gotta pee. The dog's picking out a spot to go. I miss Chewy. He was a great dog. Frankly, the best dog I've ever known. I've known plenty of dogs. Kind of missed having a pet, but just not ready for that yet. It's kind of hard to travel with a pet. Some places allow them, some places don't. Then there's the vet issue. You gotta be settled in a home to have a pet, and I'm not settled by any means, so pets are kind of out there in the future. I do plan to settle down. I plan to pick a state. Hopefully it's not a Commonwealth state like Virginia Beach, or Virginia rather. And I don't have to pay a whole lot of taxes, property wise. Yeah, my property tax is due in June the 1st. And it's going to be somewhere around the neighborhood of, I guess, $500, $600. And Sarah's also is due for the CRV she's driving. The county of Virginia Beach still thinks Kathy's alive, and I don't know why. I've sent them her death certificate. It's on file, but yet her name is still on the property tax bill, which is confusing. Government, go figure. Man, wow. Well, I'm running out of smoke. I'm not running out of bourbon yet. I'll work on it. Here comes the lady with the dog. Bye-bye. Camera's dying. Cigar's dying. Okay, this is the bonus clip I promised. I promised. I wanted to include. It's me modifying a place to put my shirts. Other than that small closet that they give you, that's the only place to put clothes. I mean, it's a beautiful RV except for the storage areas for your clothes. Yeah, I have to be creative. I'll just put it that way. So I got creative, and I got a shower rod and 2 brackets, and proceeded to fumble my way through putting them up over my bed. Not the ideal space, but it's better than what I had, which is clearing my coats and my shirts together, and things get wrinkled. Not that I don't care, you know. I'm 69 years old. Who am I going to impress my straight, near, well-pressed clothes? But anyway, let's get to the video and hope you enjoy it. Okay, I'm going to be making some modifications, mainly because of lack of storage, especially for my clothes. For example, this is all I get right here. As you can see, it's quite crowded in there. So my plans are to fashion some sort of method of mounting the shower rod that I purchased, which is right here. I've already had one unsuccessful attempt at it. It somewhat worked, but the more clothes I put on it, the more likely it was to. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with my camera. So this is the old method that I used. It's a command hook that pulls brooms and mops. And my problem is that it worked for a while, but after the weight of the shirts pulled it loose, it wouldn't stay up anymore. So I got to take down the old one here, and I got to put up the new one here. So wish me luck. I'm going to try best I can. Not sure how this is going to work, but I think I'm going to do the camera. This is going to come out. It's going to be kind of tricky because I'm doing it upside down. My back hurts when I do that. So first off of the old. And nothing is very easy anymore. It's all tedious and tits for tats. For example, this tape. This Gorilla tape, for a reason, I don't want to come off. Even if I cut it off, it's going to be sticky. Just a tool. Bite your tongue. Alright, I'm going to finish what I started a few minutes ago before I decided to film this fiasco. Look at that. How weird is that? That's magnet. Okay. Go figure. I'm not sure if these are going to hold. Try a little pin here and a hammer. Trying not to get the bed hooked up. Back's really hurting. Can't see. Yeah, let's go to EP this. I don't think that thing's gonna come down. Shit. That hurt. I don't mind getting walked in the head. Ouch. Now it says to slide this on there, and that's where it clips at. And sure it'll fit. Oh, it did fit. Test before hooking up. That works pretty solid, actually. Oh. Wait for a break. I'm going to get the other one on and I'll show you the after effects of what's happening. I've got these brackets in. Like this. It's a little crooked, but I think it'll work. There we go. That should hold up. That's pretty expensive. These are like $14 a piece. That's 28 bucks worth of in there. This is $4. So about 30 bucks of hardware here. Oh, Jesus, back. Okay, here's the real test. Let's get that one out. Put on two. See? Stick them out there. All right, they're wrinkled. I'm trying to remedy that. Let's say about 4 shirts. We'll take a healthy heartbeat here. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is like there's just no closet space for clothes in this thing. That's the only gripe I have about it. Other than that, it's been perfect RV, except for the malfunctions. So, all the shirts, is it? Yeah, it's all shirts. I'm gonna leave the coats in there. There we go. There we go. I also got some extra hangers. That fit perfectly right there. All right, that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the bed's a little close. The shirts are hanging over, but they're shirts. And that's 5. Well, that's the success I've had. I think a little Gorilla Glue is in order here. All right, I got some semblance of success here. It's holding up with a little bit of help from Gorilla Tape, not glue. And obviously it's work in progress to get things like I want them. But coats all squared away, winter coats. And now I have a shirt rack for my shirts. Of course, it's somewhat on the bed, but you know what? I like it. It'll work. As soon as I get everything evened out here, yeah, it'll work. Had to put a little shim in there with the cardboard because it kept popping out. And the Gorilla Tape holds up the shim holds up the rail. So success.